Okay, okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the video lecture on op-amp. So today we are going to study the voltage follower using op-amp. Okay, section number 3.5.5 voltage follower. Okay, what is basically the voltage follower here is the voltage follower is nothing but whatever input you apply to op-amp. Okay, you will get the same output. Okay, so if I apply a sine wave at the input terminal of the op amp, whether it is non-inverting or whether it is inverting, you will get the same input whatever you have applied. So that is the reason it is called voltage follower. Output voltage will follow the input voltage. Okay, so let us study first the circuit diagram or the construction of the voltage follower. Okay, so this voltage follower basically it consists of one operational op amp. Okay, you can see the triangular shape here. Okay, so two input voltages, that is DC voltages, are applied. That is, one is VCC and another is VEE. One voltage will be positive, another is negative. Okay, now if you look at this diagram here, the input voltage Vin is applied to the terminal, that is plus. Okay, here the plus terminal is nothing but it is non-inverting. We represent it by non-inverting terminal. Okay, and the minus terminal is nothing but it is inverting. Okay, it is represented by symbol or the sign minus. Okay, so minus आपका नॉन इन्वर्टिंग रहेगा और प्लस आपका नॉन इन्वर्टिंग टर्मिनल रहेगा. Okay, so here in voltage follower we apply Vin to plus terminal of the op amp, and minus terminal, which is called inverting terminal, is connected to output terminal as a feedback. Okay, now this voltage follower has unity gain. Okay, it has unity gain which is equal to 1, or simply we call it as gain is equal to 1. Why? Because we don't have any feedback resistance called RF. Simply we have connected our inverting terminal to output V0. Okay, so if you look at this diagram here, okay, so in this diagram we have two voltages, one is V1, another is V2. Okay, one is V1, another is V2, but the concept of virtual ground, okay, says that, okay, that there is a connection between V1 and V2. It is virtual connection. We call it as virtual connection. So because of this virtual connection between V1 and V2, okay, the voltage Vin or the applied voltage Vin is equal to V1. When you measure the voltage at V1 terminal or V1 point, it is equal to Vin. Okay, as V1 and V2 are virtually connected, therefore the voltage at V1 is equal to V2, or V2 voltage when you measure at this particular point, okay, is equal to V1, and V1 is equal to Vin. Okay, so that is why the reason here the voltage V1 is equal to voltage V2, and this V2 voltage is directly applied to output terminal of op amp, that is V0. Okay, now if you look at this diagram again and try to find the voltage, okay, try to find the output voltage V out. Okay, now as you can see here in this particular diagram, Vin is equal to V1 and V1 is equal to V2, but my V2 is connected to V0. Okay, so simply you can write or derive the equation here as V0 is equal to V2 because it is directly connected without any feedback resistor. So what is V0? It is equal to V2, and what is V2 is equal to? It is equal to V1 because they are virtually connected. And what is V1 is equal to? It is again equal to V in. Okay, this is equal to V in. Therefore, okay, therefore your V naught is simply equal to V in. This is what here the says, the voltage follower says that your output voltage is equal to V in. जो भी इनपुट हम लोग अप्लाई करेंगे आपको वही आउटपुट आपको मिलेगा. Okay, so that is why the reason it is simply known as voltage follower. Op amp can be basically used as voltage follower. Okay, and the what are the basic requirements of op amp? Here is nothing but it don't have any feedback resistor. It means that the resistance of the feedback resistance is made equal to 0. Okay, and the input resistance is made infinity. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, if you are making your feedback resistance equal to 0 and the input resistance, that is nothing but your R2, if it is made equal to infinity, if you see in this figure, sometimes we can apply that also, then your circuit will have a fixed gain which is equal to 1. Okay, and this is a special type of voltage follower, okay, which gives you unity gain. And in voltage follower it can be non-inverting or sometimes it can be inverting also based on application, but here we are more focusing on non-inverting amplifier. Okay, then the another concept in virtual ground here is, it says that the as it gives us the unity gain. Okay, simply it can be used in matching circuits, or you can call it as matching impedance circuit or impedance matching circuit. Sometimes you can call it as isolation circuit. Isolation circuit in the sense where the two circuits are isolated from each other, and moreover this isolation circuit is important in amplification, where the amplification is much necessary. Such kind of voltage follower circuit which gives us the unity gain. Unity is equal means unity gain means 100%, because AV, that is voltage gain, is equal to 1. It means that we are getting 100% output measured across the output terminal of op amp. Due to this advantage of the voltage follower circuit, they are mainly used in applications, okay, where we have large bandwidth requirement, okay, where the input resistance is high and output resistance are maintained at very low level. So due to this advantages, like very high input resistance, okay, which is almost equal to infinity, and low output resistance which is equal to 0 resistance, and it also have the larger bandwidth. Due to this advantages of the voltage follower, this op amp can be used in high gain voltage amplifier, where the voltage gain of the amplifier is equal to 1. This is how the voltage follower circuit operates. Okay,